And we're back. So, after your incident with the illusory door,
Yep.
Incident.
Lantern time.
let us proceed.
I guess we have no choice but to go, try to avoid the lights.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's make our way along the wall, staring at the wall, until we find a door, and then we go in.
Doesn't sound like a good idea at all, but I don't think we have a better one.
Yeah, we don't have any other ideas. Unless you want to backtrack some more.
No.
I don't
We
think
don't
there's
have
anywhere
anywhere else to go.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first, just in case.
Okay,
Hmm.
Natural resistance to being charged.
so
I-
how
I
are you
really
going?
want to
How
tie
are
a
you
rope
going
around
about
you
this?
and pull you out just in case, but
What? That doesn't
Like,
make
if
any
we-
sense.
though if you have a rope around you, if you get mesmerized, we can pull you out without getting in there.
You do have a point.
Also, we only have 50 feet of rope. That's not very far.
We have
have more
lots
than
of
that.
rope between all of
I
us.
suppose. Good point. We have to be tying a lot of rope together. Although I don't actually have. I know I've got 25 feet of rope.
Well, but like, if you can get 50 feet into the room, it's probably okay to go in the room.
I
Just
suppose.
saying.
Let's just try to avoid looking at the light to start with, and then
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to be following the wall, you don't need to look anywhere else other than the wall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like put my hand over my eyes.
You
Keep
don't
my
need to do
hand
that.
on-
Just stare at the wall.
Well, I'm
Don't
gonna be
do it
extra
yet.
precautious, because then I have one hand
Alright.
on the wall and one hand over my eye.
Alright.
Which wall are you following?
This one.
That left-hand
Left
wall
wall.
or right wall? Okay, left-hand wall. Okay. In that case, give me just a second. As
It's gonna move so badly.
Suddenly, the whole wall is a mimic.
man, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
That's half done. Get ready.
Anything is possible.
Fair.
Don't say that.
Why would you say these things?
Look, that's
Now that's
motivational,
gonna
right?
be old
Anything
Spice
is possible.
Oh,
Stop
hang on.
saying anything is possible.
Wait, hold on.
Do you want him to make an Old Spice reference?
I've got a better way of doing
Fucking
this.
map, man.
Because that isn't actually going to work because there's lighting in the room. Instead, I'll just do this. Are you now completely blind?
No.
Rip.
Interesting. That should have made you completely blind, and I don't know why I
The
didn't.
shadow slowly moved a little bit to the right.
Wow.
Okay. You know, okay. Forget trying to do it a fancy way. Okay, you step into the room following the left-hand wall with your hand over your eyes.
Oh god, should I extinguish my torch?
I mean, you can do.
I don't know how.
There are two braziers burning in
There
this
are.
room with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Okay.
Fine, I'll
Okay.
extinguish my torch. My torch. I'm out of torches.
Well, you've still got some time left on that one. You don't have to expend it. You can light it
Also,
again.
like, if you need
Oh, yeah,
torches,
true.
I can get you some torches. Yeah, same.
We have more torches.
I'll put out my own torch and then
Yeah,
keep it.
I don't.
Just creeping along.
Come on.
Can we send more people in there now?
Never. Oh,
Okay.
No one's following Arya, I am.
well, actually, fine.
I mean, it would make more sense for me to check things out
Okay.
first.
So, as you reach that stage, you reach a door on your left.
Is the door open?
You try the door. It is not open.
Damn it. Do I see, like, a lock?
It does appear to have a lock. Yes.
I want to help the bugbears though.
The bugbears we're just gonna leave the bugbears as they are.
No. Can't.
Yes.
They're in
Yes, we can.
danger.
You can't be having this conversation.
Yeah. Okay, what do you do, Arya?
A large part of me wants to keep going for the other door. I should probably tell the others. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you shuffle back.
Okay. So it seems to be fine when I didn't look at the light. But the door is locked. There is, though, another door in the room, which I'm not sure if it's locked or not.
Hmm. Can we like look at the lights to see what kind of lights
No.
it are?
We are 100% not looking at that light.
Oh, hang on. You looked into the room before, didn't you?
Yes.
Basically,
Maybe
it
roll.
looks like a sort of like when V does dancing lights, except they were all moving around in a big ball, and they changed colours very often, and they moved in like patterns and left trails behind them.
Does it? I guess we sort of asked like, what did the light look like? Because if it looks like the light that V saw when she first looked at the place and she saw a light from inside the asylum, remember?
Have you ever seen one of those really naff 90s disco ball things that spin around and they've got like a
Yes.
bunch of different coloured
Yes.
lights in them? It looks like that, except there's no plastic bit, it's just a bunch of magical lights.
Wow.
And it's 15 feet wide.
Right.
That's
So
a big difference.
does that sound like what V saw?
No, what you saw looked like a lantern flame.
Okay, so we're probably fine. It's not the lantern.
Well,
Maybe it's not the lantern.
It's probably not the lantern.
It's probably just the bugbears already mesmerized by pretty lights.
I'm pretty
It
sure
still
it's
means
not
that
just
V
a
could
normal
get
light.
mesmerized by pretty lights.
yeah. I didn't even think about the fact that I've already looked at it, basically.
Yeah.
Although
I mean,
Mm.
I still don't want to test that theory.
We already have.
But we
We
weren't in the
looked at
same
it.
room with it.
and we
I mean, he
don't
was in the
know
doorway.
if I just got lucky or not.
Yeah.
Suppose.
Can I try to go
Oh.
into the room to the door that Arya saw and
I'm going to
and
stop you.
and maybe force the lock?
Oh, with shape water.
If you go in there, I'm going with you.
You don't
Why
have
can
to
you go in there
babysit
on your
her.
own, but I can't.
Because you are small and squishy.
You don't have to babysit her.
I can handle myself.
It's not like we're 2 miles away. We are literally
Virtually right.
I
Yeah.
would still
we're literally in the doorway.
feel better if one of us was in the door, if one of us was in the room with her, because I don't know, there's this thing that DMs do sometimes where they lock off rooms.
You're metagaming the shit out of this right now.
Yeah, metagame.
Look,
Anyway, Arya
you were
would still
fine
feel
on your
better.
own, so I assume they will be fine on her own as well.
All right, but when she dies, this is on your guys' heads.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I'm just gonna death
That's-
stare her.
Brutal.
V can
Look.
handle herself.
I'm off. Fuck you guys. Well, fuck Arya.
Okay. Do you cover your eyes or do you just walk in?
No, I'm covering my eyes.
Okay.
I'm doing the same that she did.
Okay.
Wow, this room's pretty bright, even without a torch.
It's almost as if it's got a big ball of lights in the middle.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I should also probably point out that there are torches interspersed around this room as well on the walls that you notice as you're going along. You can feel the heat from them even with your eyes covered.
I don't want to help the bugbears, but I guess I just forced the lock.
Cool. You
I'll
do
try.
your freeze shatter trick. Make me a sleight of hand. Unfortunately, the lock seems sturdy enough to resist your trick.
Fuck. Can I message Arya to be like, it didn't work, it's still locked?
Okay. That
I
happens.
relay the message to the others.
Might as well come in here because I don't think we're gonna achieve that much by.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna move up here slowly and look into the lights and see if something happens.
Okay.
Arya's going to facepalm.
Roll me
I'm not
roll
gonna
me
do
a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
Wisdom.
Cool.
There it is.
Boy.
There it is. Natural one.
Look, it's fine.
Is it?
It is. It's totally fine. I hope.
This is when he just says, nothing happens.
Yeah. Apparently nothing happens.
What?
What the fuck?
He's just messing with us because he's a fucking asshole.
Grim's just looking at the ball of light.
Right, well, you guys may as well just come in here because I don't
Yeah,
think
come
we're
on,
gonna achieve
let's-
anything by just standing
I'm-
there in that room.
Still going to shield my eyes because I
Okay.
don't trust that thing.
Okay. Lyra needs to make me a wisdom saving throw because she can't cover
Right.
her eyes and walk.
Good point.
Maybe she has like floppy ears, you know?
No.
No, she
Yeah,
has-
They
no.
don't have floppy ears.
Cool.
They're more like cat ears.
I'm gonna keep moving to the other door then.
Good plan.
Why did Lyra just go away?
There,
She's still
Um,
there.
Oh, she's.
Also,
Hang on.
are you looking behind you?
Grim, stay where you are for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, do you guys like notice that people aren't with you? Do you look around
I'm
and
just
see?
continuing to keep walking.
Okay.
I'm covering my eyes and walking. Bye.
I feel like I could sense the fact that Lyra is gone.
Well, roll me a perception check with disadvantage. Yeah, you
Don't
notice
even
that you
care.
notice that Lyra's footsteps aren't behind you.
Guys, Lyra's gone.
What do you mean Lyra's
Actually-
gone?
I mean, Lyra is disappeared.
Vondal and Kelariis, actually, you feel like you presumably walked in with your hands over your eyes, yeah?
Yeah.
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 You felt her brush past your leg, but it was more like you walked past her rather than her walking past you.
No, she's not gone. She just stopped walking.
No,
I
she's
think we
gone.
Passed her. No,
Huh?
we passed her coming in.
Yeah.
No,
She didn't move.
Yes,
Can I
she
stop
did.
making my way back?
Yeah, she stopped there basically. She didn't keep following you. I moved her back because you moved her before she failed the throw.
She's gone. She's completely gone on my screen.
Okay. She's
That's not
right there for me. So
Yeah,
Well,
same.
she's completely gone on my screen.
okay.
It's right
You,
behind Vondal.
where's your token? Okay, no, there it is. Whoa, I just zoomed way too far out. You might want to refresh your roll 20 if she's disappeared completely for you.
That's why I was freaking out so much. I thought she was gone.
No, she hasn't.
Yeah.
To remember that, just
Oh, she's
randomly delete Lyra, like see what happens.
No, she's like right here.
Yeah, she's like
There, I can see her now.
Vondal could literally put his hand behind him and feel her.
Yep.
I love how no one pointed out the fact that she was still like right there.
We did!
I mean, you were like, no, she's not gone, and I thought you were playing like messing with me. I was like, no, she's gone.
You literally heard Ferrous said, no, she's not gone. You just brushed past her as you walked. Ah. But you know who is missing?
Grim.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit slow. It's fine.
You can't say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to make my way out.
Okay.
Why are we backtracking?
I mean, obviously something is wrong, V.
And I guess I'm gonna go. You coming, Grim?
You just do you stand in front of him as you say this?
Yeah.
He sort of just leans round you and continues to look at the ball.
Great. This is why we
I think
don't
I've
look at...
realised why Lyra and why Lyra stood still. I think they've both been a bit mesmerised.
Arya is internally rolling her eyes.
Can we try and like carry and or drag them with us?
Is that your first reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, basically, as soon as you, like, walk up and, like, touch Grim, Grim, you sort of, like, oh, hang on, you, like, suddenly Vondal is in front of you, just, like, shaking, like, you were somewhere completely different. Like, you were miles away.
You okay there, Grim?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just you lose track of time sometimes.
Right. In that case, can I just like... Well, maybe don't look at the light. Let's just progress through this room.
Yeah, actually, perhaps we could help the bugbear.
No.
Well, if
Why
all
not?
Well, first of all, we don't know if they're friendly, because these are not the same bugbears.
They're the friends. Probably.
Hang on, can I then like after I've like roused Grim and been like, come on, I'd like to move back here and kind of, I guess sort of like ruffle near his fur, be like, hello.
Okay. Yeah, you shake Lyra and Lyra just sort of goes, "Burp," just, like, is suddenly back in the room.
Bert?
Yeah, Lyra was a bit tranced as well. Don't look at the lights, Lyra. I don't know if you can understand me, but don't look at the lights.
She kind of looks at you and is just sort of like, how the fuck do you expect me to do that?
Arya,
So
I know
look
it's
the
not
other way.
real, but could you
Perhaps you can hold-
tie something around Lyra's eyes just till we get out of this room?
No, or perhaps we can do just something easier, like just somebody hold the shield down low.
Why
So,
would that
like-
be any easier than just tying something around Lyra's eyes?
Or you
Because
could
then
grab
we-
her by the scruff and drag her.
Or I could just pick her up. Why would I just
Can you
drag
pick her
her?
There's so many easier things we could be doing than holding our shields in the way.
Just having your shield low so that Lyra walks behind it is harder than tying something around her eyes.
Or we could just drag her or carry her, which would be
I'm
even
just
easier.
gonna-
Either way, can you do something?
I'm just gonna pick her up and carry her.
Okay.
Boom.
Come back here and deal with your wolf.
Okay.
Although, thinking of which, do these bugbears look sort of... Because the other ones were quite thin, weren't they? Are these... Actually, no, I don't want to look at them.
Do not look.
Be careful
I don't
what
wanna
you
look at the
say!
bugbears. Yeah, I don't want to look at the bugbears. I'm just gonna keep making my way along the wall.
Okay, Arya, you pick up Lyra, but in picking up Lyra, you now no longer have a hand to cover your eyes or a hand to cover the wall. So you just have to make do with eyes closed.
Yep. I'm just gonna.
And I'm
keep
gonna need you to make a dexterity check to navigate with your eyes closed.
Awesome.
Can I lead her? Oh shit, no, because then.
Just a straight dexterity check.
Just a straight dexterity.
Boom.
Oh, well, there you go.
Cool. Yeah.
Shit.
You manage to sort of walk in a straight line, following the sound of people's footsteps.
You gonna come along, Grim? It's gonna.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I got a door.
Cool. As you pat your hand along the wall, you don't feel the opening for the door.
God damn it.
Keep walking.
Where are you gonna walk to?
I don't know. I didn't feel the door. What else do you want
Yep.
me to do? I have my eyes closed.
This is the worst.
Cool. You reach the corner. You should have met the door by now.
Well then.
Can I sort of like crack open one eye just to like?
Yeah, you look back along the wall. It seems to be there. You somehow went past it.
Okay. Lars, I think you're next to the door.
Your hands on the wall.
It feels like wall. To me.
Yeah, that's what I thought
agree.
actually.
Might not be a door.
Hang on.
So can I open my eyes to look at the wall as well?
Yep. Kelariis has got her hands pressed up against like a blank space. Like she's just got it in the air, but her hand is perfectly flat against it.
There's actually nothing there. It's like blank air.
Alright, fuck this. Can I just look at can I just look at it?
At what?
At the door.
Yeah. Yeah, again, you see that the door should be there. It should be like further back into the wall, but Kelariis has got her hand against something. As if there's something blocking the way.
I was kind of like, Kelariis, look dead ahead of you and open your eyes.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. Yeah, you've just got your hand on a blank space where there should be a door.
Can I push against said blank space? Like, you know.
Yeah, like there's some resistance there. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Okay. Like when you push, it feels like there's a tingling under your fingers.
Wow. I mean, do we have any way to get past it? It feels kind of weird, tingly. I say that to the others.
Okay.
What?
You guys can make Arcana checks to try and work out what a weird blockade of tingly stuff might be.
Okay, let's do that.
I have a scroll in my bag that dispels magic, I think.
Okay.
We've got a lot of good arcanas here, so.
V and Grim, you are familiar, both of you, with the concept of force. And both of you have heard stories of a spell that called Wall of Force. It is a very high level spell. You don't know if you have the skill to remove it or deal with it. But it is almost certainly being sustained or powered by something. It's not a spell that lasts forever, usually. It would have to have some power source somewhere. And usually a way to disable it.
Maybe it's a giant ball of light that we keep trying to avoid.
Well then, what do we do about it?
Do we have
Try and help
anything?
bugbears.
Do we have anything to extinguish the light? It seems like a magical light.
Light is magical.
I literally have a scroll of dispel magic. I don't know if I can cast it, but I have one in my
I can
bag.
definitely cast it. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
Same.
Actually, I can probably cast it as well.
If you give me a second.
It's a third level spell.
Oh, JK, I can't cast that.
Hi.
But I have
You can. It just has a chance
Roll.
to fail.
Well, yeah, it's third level and we can both cast it easily. There's two people stood next to you who can cast it with ease.
Yeah, so.
Dispel magic. Dispel magic can be cast by pretty much everybody. The only person in the party who cannot is
It's Grim.
No, actually, no, it's Grim and Arya.
That's not pretty
Re-
much everybody then, is it?
It's
suppose it's
over
majority.
50%.
It is technically a majority, but it's not pretty much everybody. Pretty much everybody would be
And
like,
technically, Lyra can cast it, just not in her current form.
oh. Okay, that is pretty much everybody.
Well,
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pull it out and hold it out to Vondal and be like, if you guys want to try it.
Here's a question:
Aye.
how do you read a scroll without looking at the light?
You can
You look
turn
at
your
the
back
wall.
away from it.
You
yeah.
turn your back.
But
on
you
it?
need to see the target of your spell.
Oh yeah.
Well, isn't dispel? Oh, dispel magic is a targeted one.
I'll do it.
So hang on, because I'm gonna turn to. I guess I'm gonna say to Kelariis just. Yeah, I'm just gonna say to Kelariis, right? If I zone out, just sort of like tap me a bit, like to bring me back, sort of thing.
Sure.
And I'm gonna turn and look at the light.
Okay, roll me a wisdom saving throw. Okay, you seem unaffected.
Lovely. Can I cast Dispel Magic on it?
What is the cast time of Dispel Magic?
1 action.
Okay, you cast the scroll. Click. Well, not click, but you watch basically as one after the other the weird roving lights sort of just go wink, 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 and eventually the whole ball of light disappears.
All right, and then I'm just gonna go right. There we go.
I
No
need
more light.
I need to change some things in the lighting layer as well. Oh, that didn't actually delete the circle, which is nice. It doesn't actually change the lighting very much because there's a lot of torches in here, but it has changed the lighting.
So, yeah. I'm just gonna go right. There we go. Lights are
Oh,
gone.
did I accidentally draw that in the map layer?
Hmm?
Oh, okay. I have a big red circle that I can't get rid of. It'll have to just stay there because I can't get rid of it right now. Yeah. Okay. Several things happen as the ball of light disappears. The light in the room changes slightly. The visual effect disappears, and the three bugbears seem to groggily sort of like look at each other and then be like, turn around and be like, "Who are you?"
We are travelers lost in wherever this is. You were kind of distracted by some weird lights, which we dispelled.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Nope.
Okay. They seem incredibly wary of you, and the two that are further away from you rest hands on weapons.
Great.
We met some bugbears earlier. One of them, which was a chief. If they are your friends, they are still looking for you.
Give me a persuasion check.
Come on, V, do those eyes. You can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey!
I'm friendly. I'm nice.
Yeah, you've got that charisma.
You're terrifying.
They look at you and be like, "Chief, with big beard and scar." Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Which way did he go?
I guess back from the way we came. Sort of like, yeah, I guess I point towards the room that we came from, but I'm also just like, be careful though, there are many, many traps around this place.
He looks at you quizzically and says, "What traps?"
Arrow traps in the next room. They shoot you when you walk in front of the statues with the hoods.
Okay. He turns to his two companions and says something. Do any of you speak, I believe it is Goblin?
No.
No. Okay, then he says something in a gruff-looking language, gruff-sounding language. And... yeah, like, basically they seem to have a very brief discussion in which none of them seem to come particularly to any sort of conclusion. Before the other one basically says, He turns back to you, V, and says, "We will go. Do not follow us."
Safe travels.
He doesn't respond to that. And yeah, basically they make their way out. And oh wow, okay. you hear them hear them calling to each other in their gruff language. You hear what sounds like the sound of the crossbow bolts being fired. And then there sounds like hurried talking. You hear the sounds a couple of times again, and then you hear what sounds like a loud ka-clunk, and then there is no more sounds, and the sounds of the bugbears disappear.
I don't think they got through the
Maybe they
traps.
broke it.
Or that. Who knows?
I'm just gonna step to the side a little bit to see if I can see anything.
Like you walk back towards the door. What you see is there is basically where one of the I'll draw it in actually.
I was gonna say I wouldn't get that close.
Draw shape. Basically, a tile here is missing and has been placed here to act as a bridge.
Oh, that works. Yes.
Shit.
I think that's how we were supposed to do that, guys.
I'd just like to point out, the first bugbear to examine the trap rolled a natural 20 and immediately worked out how the trap worked.
Wow.
Shit.
What a motherfucker.
Fucking hell.
Alright then.
Anyway, what about this wall of force?
Okay.
Is it still a wall of force? Or is it a non-existent?
It is still a wall of force.
God damn.
God damn it.
I think we're gonna have to bash down the other door.
Alright. Might as well try it.
We don't have that cylinder key thing anymore, right?
No,
Yeah,
it was it was sucked into the door, basically.
I just wanted to make sure.
Well, at least we helped the bugbears.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got rid
It
of the
wasn't
light.
so hard.
Look,
Well, the only reason it would have been more complicated if we hadn't been able to get rid of the lights. But, you know, we did, so it's fine. Now, moving on. Let's not linger on this too much. Go on then, Grim, if you think you can break it down.
I mean, you could
Well-
probably just look at it and see if you can get through it before you just like attempt to bash it down.
We know
first.
we know it's locked, and we
I
know V
tried-
tried to pick it, and it didn't
Yeah.
work.
Well, you would be able to look this time, which may give you an advantage. Although I guess you can't really see in the lock anyway.
Well, she could look before. She was just looking at the door, like with the head up against the wall. But it was more a case of the ice froze in the lock, but nothing budged.
Well, do we want to? Let's see. Do we have anything to help? Oh, I guess we'll just start bashing the door.
Is it a door you could pry open? Somebody has a
Alright.
crowbar here. I think
I
Greg
think.
has it again.
Do I have
Unless
it
I'm still holding
again?
it. I might
I think
Um,
you're still holding it.
You would still need to break the lock, but it would just rather than just bashing the door to splinters, it would be a case of trying to brute force it open.
Either way.
Let's just get it to a point where we can get through it.
The door seems to open away from you, just so you know.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess smashing it would be better than if it opens away from us.
Yeah.
Well, if it opens. Oh, never mind. Nope, that doesn't work. I was like, because the hinges are on the side that which it opens to. So that's the other side.
Yeah, alright. Let's hit that door.
Well,
Yeah.
anybody feel like swinging, or is it just gonna be me?
I mean,
can
sure I
help.
did.
Just you, buddy.
Just,
I can
just
help.
Yeah, no one's
look,
gonna help you.
fine. I'll take a swing. We'll take turns.
Okay.
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 You want us to roll?
Yep.
Or- Okay.
Cool. Yeah, you get a solid. Presumably, you're just like aiming for the lock to try and go for the point of least resistance.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, you land a solid hit. Roll me some damage.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, you feel the lock buckle and splinter. It's not quite open yet, but
Oh, that's a good start.
yep. Like it gave when you hit it.
Very good. Then. One more.
Well, I guess I'll just go again.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, this.
Cool. That's a hit because it's a door, so you have advantage. Cool. Yeah. With another solid hit, you feel the door splinter around the lock and it springs open.
Once again,
Oh.
vandalism solves our problems.
Heroic vandalism.
Heroic vandalism.
I don't
To be
think anyone
honest-
cares around here.
In this dimension, I don't even know if we're actually breaking down doors. Just illusions.
Cool.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
the door is open.
Can I relight my
Yes, I'll-
torch, by the way?
Yeah. I will do that for you in a minute.
I guess I'll go through again.
Sure.
I'll wait till you're ready. Just in case.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, I'm ready for you to do it. I just need to relight V's torch.
These torch. Torch eye.
It's 20 foot by 20 foot, isn't it? Yes. There we go. Save. Cool. Your torch is re-enabled.
Woo.
Onwards.
Oops.
To
I'll walk right
infinity.
behind
Nope.
you.
Alright, wait. So, moving slowly down the corridor. Anything worthy of note about the corridor, or?
Are you looking in particular?
No, well, nothing particular. Just.
Yeah. No. It's a blank stone corridor, much like the ones you've been down. There is no figures of note. Until, however, you reach an archway.
Yeah.
As you take a look at this archway, the very top of this, the very keystone of this archway appears to be supported by two angelic figures.
Angelic, you say?
Hmm.
I will, well, move one step closer. I'll take I'll take a step through.
Okay.
I'll take the risk.
You take a step through. What is your alignment?
You're
New-
neutral good.
Yeah, neutral good.
Nothing happens.
Mm. Oh dear.
Okay.
I'm worried now.
Yeah. Here comes the chaotic good.
I know.
Oh no.
I don't know, you weren't very chaotic good when it came to those bugbears.
Yes, I was. I was exactly.
It didn't help her,
Good.
so she didn't help them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grim, you see a sight as you enter the room. I will whisper
That's
to
not
you.
chaotic
Yes.
good though, you're supposed to help the people.
No,
They're
chaotic. No,
Mhm.
that's
No, chaotic good is help yourself.
Well, help
Yeah, it's
yourself.
not-
to harm others.
Chaotic good is selfish good. Lawful good is selfless good, and then neutral good is just good.
good.
Fine.
Chaotic good is like it's doing what you think is right, what not necessarily what is inherently right.
Okay.
And
It's
then
just
it
what you
benefits
think is
you.
right. Which to Arya was not helping the bugbears.
Well, enjoy that
Yeah,
lore.
because I have my own priorities that don't
Whereas
involve. them.
Vondal does what is right as set by codes of law.
Oh. Guys, you might want to come in here.
Okay, let's get in there.
Oh.
Everyone.
I'll move.
get
All right,
in
boys,
here.
here we go.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Arya steps to the archway. What is your alignment?
It's chaotic good.
Nothing happens.
I think it's fine because we're good. Wait a minute.
This is tense. What?
What is your alignment?
Jayla.
Chaotic
Well,
good.
V.
Sorry.
Oh, mine first. Oh, well, mine is neutral good.
Nothing happens. Vondal, what is your alignment?
Not all good.
You feel a strange sensation.
Uh,
I kind of saw that coming the second nothing happened to the chaotic good. What kind of sensation?
One that will be whispered to you.
Yep.
Clearly,
through the magic of DMing.
through the magic of Roll20.
Yeah.
What is that?
I mean, this child boy thing is.
Yeah, kneeling in front of what appears to be a stone. It's almost it's like an altar or a ritual dais of some sort. There is a shortcut, blonde-haired woman kneeling, basically away from you, facing the altar, seemingly in prayer. Like her hair is very short, and she's wearing a very fine-looking white silk robe.
Hello?
Are you calling out to her?
Yes.
She doesn't respond to you.
Well, I guess Vondal, you're the religious person here.
So is
You-
Kelariis.
Oh yeah, but like Kelariis is more of a wing it kind of religion.
Wow.
The wing it's
Totally
kind of
wrong.
religion.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not like generally religious. It's more just I've got Tritherian and
Yeah.
you know,
You're not
It's a
religious,
little
you're just a
different.
paladin.
you're invested in a different way.
But yes, and is there anything I can tell then from the setup of the altar? As to
Give me a religion check.
nope.
If it looks very old. If it is a religion that you know, it's so old that you've never seen any of its kind.
One day Vondal will roll a good religion check. One day. That day is not today. Although I'm a bit. I'm very concerned about this archway.
Why? It's just angels.
There's a ward on it though. It's supposed to stop lawful evil from passing through.
Which means one of two things. They're either trying to keep it out or in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Can I paladin sense? Since weird shit about this room.
You want a paladin sense in here?
Yes, please.
Sure. Give me a second. Because I need to check exactly what it does. Sense celestials, fiends, and undead within 60 feet, but not behind cover. I need to check something. Yeah, okay. You delve into your mind palace, your paladin senses.
Sure.
Wow. Dragon.
I will. You know what? I'm going to whisper you.
Oh.
If Kelariis is Sherlock, who's Watson?
Me.
Hell yeah. Oh boy. Can I pinpoint where?
Yeah, they are all ahead of you in the room.
Oh.
The fact that he just said they is concerning.
Yep.
Guys, there's 5 fiendish creatures in this room. Anything about the person that's there?
She is one of the feelings.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Yeah, and she's definitely not a good thing, probably. Fiendish, yeah, we'll put it that way.
Okay.
Well,
Oh boy.
so
Do we want to leave, or do we want to
feels-
fight?
like
Yeah.
on one hand,
Um,
we should probably just engage, but it feels so wrong just to.
Whilst you are having this conversation, something else happens.
Yep.
Hooray. Oh dear.
We're all bunched awfully close together.
Gonna be fun.
Soft sounds of typing.
Yeah.
I know.
But who is he typing to?
You'll never know.
Unless it's you.
Or Kelariis. Well, I assume it's gonna be Kelariis.
I mean, I'm saying you genuinely.
Oh, I see. English is dumb. Why is you both plural and not plural?
Language is weird.
Alright.
All in favor of leaving and coming back
Alright,
later?
nope. Shield out, sword out. I'm just taking one step forward.
Okay. Shring.
Promise, clearly.
Who are you? Or what are you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, good. He's got his evil voice on.
I know. That was worrying.
That was out loud as well.
Yeah, I
I
figured.
figured.
And it came from the woman.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I will
You know what?
take a step over here.
Fuck this. Fiend. Kelariis is gonna go for it. This is such a bad idea,
Oh
but
my
I don't
God.
care. Nope, I don't even care. No,
Well, here we go.
I'm gonna go for
Boys.
it.
Get ready to fight.
Okay.
I don't like this.
I have 2 spell slots left.
I am so sorry.
I have one.
So-
and a few.
What do you do?
Wait,
Okay,
no,
okay, I'm
no,
sorry.
I've got
Ferrous, can you point out really quickly where the other 4 things are?
They're all basically within 10 feet of her. Like, let me ruler. Like,
It just-
all of the here.
Oh, they're in front of. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Okay, wait, that changes a little bit of what I do because I didn't know exactly where they. Fuck. Boy. Okay. Kelariis is gonna do something really dumb.
No, do not miss these steps.
Oh my god.
I just want to fight these things. This is so bad.
Both of us
I don't-
only have 1 spell slot. This is bad.
What would Kelariis do?
I know.
Let's fight them IRL.
Well, here we go, boys.
Alright, no, I won't do the super dumb. I will go for the closest fiend thing, and I'll, I guess, swing at it? I'm assuming they're just invisible. I'm not really sure.
Okay, as you run forward, give me a perception check.
Oh boy, oh boy. I have so many regrets.
I think we might be. This is where we die.
Why is Kelariis like this?
Okay.
'Cause you made her.
As
I know!
as you run forward, you're desperately searching for this invisible fiend. You run to the closest presence that you can feel, and you swing your sword at the air where you expect this fiend to be. It meets no resistance.
What?
Everybody roll initiative.
Here we go.
Oh, what are you doing?
What does it even mean?
Wow. Arya.
Nice
I know.
Oh, guys, I rolled well.
Thank God for ranger abilities, eh?
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
Oh no. We have, to
Another
make it
one.
up. We have to make up for it somehow.
Yeah. Vondal rolls well, which means someone else has to roll well.
Look,
Oh,
I had
Oh
fuck.
god, fuck.
Roll 20 was
Fuck
having
off.
a fit. Oh no.
Fuck this gal.
Hold on.
Where are they?
Where the there we are. Sorry, roll 20 was having a fit for me.
Look at all those
Um,
tens.
That's not the
Who's
worst.
Jim?
Switch back. My bad.
Who is Jayla?
Look, I had to refresh. Roll 20 was having a fit.
who is Jayla?
Person
Where
who's
the
already
fuck?
making Kelariis like this.
So who goes first between all these tens?
Hold on.
Not me,
We
'cause I've
need
got
the
a -1.
21.
Between the tens, Luka.
Oh.
oh, it's
God, I wish I just rushed this person.
It'll
It's
probably be
definitely not me.
alphabetical
I'm
order.
definitely last, so it's between you two.
Alphabetic order.
Okay,
bitches.
I've lost one of my monsters. Give me a second.
How do you
Well
lose
done.
a monster?
well. In the meanwhile, does
We don't
any?
mind.
Yeah. In the meanwhile, Kelariis, what's your dex?
Oh,
We
plus
both
one.
have +1.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, but
you
what's
need
the actual
like the
number?
specific.
Oh,
Oh.
don't say
Probably-
it's 13.
It's 12, so.
There
Okay,
you go,
I,
V.
So
I
V
have
is going.
13.
Okay.
There
So,
you go. So while Ferrous searching, that's not right.
no, it's because I auto sorted, so it's done it by who did it.
Who
Give
done
me
it?
just a second.
Who done it?
Oh, hang on. Whoops.
Otherwise, the easy fix is just like you can edit your own numbers and then just have. Since Vondal is the slowest, have Vondal change to a 9 and V to 11, because that shouldn't really matter anyway.
Does technically work. Should we just do that?
Okay. No, that's not right.
I'm just amazed we get 3 people as a 10.
Technically, I rolled an 11.
Technically, me and Kelariis rolled a 9.
And still they're going first.
No, oh no, that must be right. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So it rolls higher than 2 people, goes after them.
Cool. I'm gonna have to use a temporary sheet for it because I fucked up the creature itself. But that's okay.
God damn it, Jayla.
I'm sorry.
Oh, actually, no, it worked. Okay, cool. That's fine.
Oh, there you go.
When
Uh,
things work.
Hooray.
Don't you love it when things work?
Things working in roll 20? It's ridiculous.
It's more likely than you think. Oh wait, it's
Oh.
not. Hang on.
It's not GM rolling.
It's not GM rolled. That's fine.
Well, we would have known.
Yeah, you're about to find out anyway because stuff is about to happen.
Shit's about to go down.
Let's go really fast.
Cool. Because basically what happens is... So what was the order of the thing? It was...
Me.
Yeah, thank you.
Kelariis Vondal.
B. Kelariis
Yeah.
Vondal, okay. Okay. So, Arya, as you are preparing to take your action, what happens is the Kelariis swings, hits nothing, and basically the blonde-haired woman, with one sort of sweep, pulls off her robe.
Oh,
Whoa!
Underneath it, she's not wearing a huge amount.
oh god.
And
Oh.
Really? Is this really necessary?
And
Oh.
basically, as that happens, her hair turns amber and her features change.
What the fuck is going
I feel
on?
like I should instead say it more like, is this really necessary? given the bad guys that we're apparently about to fight.
No idea.
And yeah,
Stop
she.
apologizing,
Hang
Jayla.
on.
No, I said I was saying that I think I know what's going on, but Kelariis I don't think knows.
No, I've just looked in Discord.
Oh,
Stop
shit,
apologizing.
Oh my god, if I could change layers without it lagging, that would be great. Okay, she disappears, and she is replaced
So
with.
she does. Satan.
Actually, Satan.
Oh, it's a succubus.
Oh, hello.
Oh fuck! I hate succubus.
You don't know that.
No, well I do.
Plural
Vondal-
succubi.
Okay,
Arya.
Arya.
Oh god.
Shoot her.
I'm going to, but I'm what? Shoot her!
Hit
it very
hard.
Oh, it only has. Okay, cool.
The two of us have advantage against charms.
We do, but I'm still not excited about the idea of her biting one of us.
She doesn't bite you.
Well,
Jesus
only if you
fucking-
ask nicely.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
Fuck off.
Uh,
I'm starting
Alright,
to wish
I'm-
that succubus did kill you now.
I'm going to shoot her. And
Okay.
I'm going to use Hail of Thorns on her.
Okay,
Lovely.
cool. Nice. She makes a dex saving throw.
That is some damage.
She does not pass the dex saving throw.
Nice.
She takes an amount of damage.
And I'm out.
And I'm out.
Great.
Lovely.
Oh, it wouldn't happen to be anyone adjacent, right?
Eh?
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 Yeah, she is peppered with these thorns, but she seems to sort of like cast like she sweeps her arm away and like half of the thorns like disappear off her. She didn't seem to take too much damage from the whole thing, and she like despite having an arrow sort of like in her shoulder, she just sort of like snaps it off, doesn't give a fuck. So that's yeah, she takes some damage. A squeal goes up from the two tiny spiders on the floor
What?
What?
There's
as
spiders?
the shapeshift is
Not
broken.
more spiders!
Oh no, it's okay. That
Oh.
was shape. It's imps in disguise.
Oh, hello.
They were spiders
That explains a
on
lot.
the floor.
Um,
That really does explain it, doesn't it?
that counts as magical damage, doesn't it? I think Hail of
What?
Thorns does, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Probably.
Yeah, I've counted it as magical before. So, yeah, these imps are like shredded by razor sharp thorns, and they seem incredibly displeased.
Get fucked.
Well, you would if you got shredded by magical thorns.
Okay.
Well, I'm not an imp.
Still be pretty unhappy.
Yeah, okay, so the succubus basically pulls off the arrow, snaps it, flicks the thorns off, fixes Kelariis with a look and says, "Let's see how tough your metal really is, Paladin.
Wow.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw."
Nope. Oh boy.
Lovely.
Okay, you are now charmed.
Cool.
Woohoo!
Okay,
Oh, this is so bad.
the succubus steps in, places one hand on either side of your face,
Rip.
and kisses you.
There goes
No.
most of your hits.
Yep, there I
DC
go.
15 Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution. Holy
Yep.
shit. Okay.
Are you supposed to tell us the DC for that?
No, but
You-
I do it all the time because I'm reading it. It's fine.
No!
Okay.
Oh,
Rip.
no.
Alright. Well, this is what happens when. Oh god.
Should have gone for
Cool.
the Misty Step execution.
I know.
I feel like the same would have happened.
Take 27 psychic damage.
Well,
Oh
I.
wow, that is a low
Goodbye,
roll.
guys.
Okay. Yeah, your maximum HP is also reduced by 27.
Well, wow, holy shit. Okay,
Yeah,
wait.
succubi are kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
succubuses are the
I am
worst.
unconscious for one thing, and I need to do math. So hold on.
You're
'Cause
unconscious?
It is not. I am unconscious because I didn't have full HP.
Fuck. Guys, we should have taken a long rest.
God, I'm so.
This is why I was like, we should leave.
But, yeah.
Yeah, and my max HP is not looking great. So.
Of course not, it's been reduced by 27.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be long rests after this, not one single
We're
rest.
alive.
Like, you always gotta assume you're gonna be alive, otherwise there's no point.
Okay, so the succubus kisses Kelariis, and Kelariis seems to basically like have almost all of the strength drain out of her. Like the color leaves her scales. She looks like physically older. And yeah, after the kiss ends, the succubus lets her go. Kelariis steps back for a second and then collapses.
Cool.
What is it with Luka and Dragonborn?
What?
What?
No?
Yeah, in his campaign, I got
Yeah.
Oh,
charmed by a
Luka
succubus as well.
yeah.
Dragonborn.
Lol.
Yeah. That's what she did in Kelariis' mouth.
Oh my god!
Fun fact, I wish that succubus did the 5 extra damage it would have taken to kill you. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, so... Yeah, okay. The succubus turns to you, Arya, and says, well, your move. As 2 other spiders from behind her metamorphose into imps. Or they would do if I was in the right layer.
So are those imps gonna get initiative or?
They are already in initiative order, it's just the one that is in the initiative order isn't visible.
Oh, I see.
So, there we go.
Oh no, they're that's great.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, basically they, with their tiny wings, fly towards you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Grim.
Yes.
The imp does not sting you. Arya. The imp stings you. I need you to take 17 damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hang on, sorry, no, take that back. Make me a Constitution saving throw first.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, yeah, you take 17 damage.
This is it, guys. We die here.
If stuff goes bad, just walk through the door. Go
We have
V-
health
through the
potions.
door.
We have health potions, don't forget.
It hits you. You take 6 piercing damage. I need to make me a Constitution saving throw or take poison damage. It's a shame you didn't have a long rest.
Fuck you, Rob.
Okay, you take five poison.
So 11 damage in total.
11 damage in total. Vondal, you take 5 piercing and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. I get advantage because it's poison.
Yes, you do. Cool. You take
That's help.
3 poison.
How much overall?
7.
Also, is that still halved from resistance?
Oh wait, don't you get?
I have advantage against poison, the throws against poison, and I have resistance against poison damage.
So yeah, that's you shouldn't have advantage. It's advantage against the effects of poisoned, not to. Yeah, you only take half of that, so that would be 1 poison damage.
Cool. So that's just 5.
Yeah, 5 damage.
Cool.
No, sorry, 6 damage.
6 damage.
I can't maths.
Right, there we go.
Cool.
Okay, apparently
V.
I can't either.
Do I know anything? Do I know if they are resistant against poison, these fucking imps?
Give me either nature or religion. Yeah, they as creatures with natural toxin, they have immunity to poison.
Why is everything immune to poison in my life?
Because Rob's a bastard.
Fuck.
Hello and welcome to me not being able to hit anything with Sacred Flame. It's painful.
Yeah, you also know because they're demons, they're also not terribly effective by regular damage.
Woohoo!
Yep. I think this is a everybody out scenario.
Except Kelariis is down.
I realised that, Rob. Thank you for pointing it out. You're very helpful.
Oh god. What the fuck do I even do? I'm just gonna...
Just leave the room. Just run.
No! I'll... No. I'm not abandoning Kelariis.
6 seconds.
I'm not going to either. I can fucking heal her.
I need a decision.
Fine, I'll just magic missile the shit out of that succubus.
Okay.
It is my last spell slot. I will say that.
Ignoring the biting and stinging insects, you magic missile the fuck out of the succubus.
Yeah.
Insects, I mean imps. Cool.
Well, they used to be insects, but now.
Pretty shit roll.
Yeah, you
Gotta
you
say.
blast the succubus with the magic missile, and she flinches.
Also, I'm having a revelation.
She swears
the
in
revelation?
infernal.
I wonder if I'm doing my spell slots wrong, because I think last session I may have been counting upwards as to how many spell slots I've used, and I think this session I've been counting downwards, as in subtracting.
Oh. Awkward.
Mm.
Oh well. Too late now.
We'll have to remember next time. Kelariis,
Am I
you know what I'm going to ask you for.
Yeah, I know. Alright.
We're on 1. Vondal.
Healing word.
How do you know she's not just gonna die instantly, though?
Hang on, did I catch that at high level? I think I
Well, he doesn't know what's happened to her yet.
Or did it just roll that twice for no reason?
I don't know why that just rolled it for 2. If you didn't roll it at higher level, it's only the first one.
Yeah, I know. So 6 healing.
Hooray.
And as soon as I do that, I'm just.
Yeah, look how much that healed on Kelariis.
Yeah.
You have
And as
less-
soon as that
less
happens,
max HP
I was
than
just
I
gonna
do.
go, everybody out now. And I'm gonna try and swing at one of these imps as a distraction, so that V can get out.
Okay.
Maybe. Who knows?
Possible.
Cool. Roll me some damage.
Fuck off.
Okay. You strike the imp, and with you basically hit it as it flies back from stinging you, and you basically connect with the imp's toss, and there's like a wet thud and a black spray, and the imp basically like hits the floor, slides a short distance, leaving a sickly black trail, and doesn't move.
Good.
Grim,
Yeah. And Vondal is like, everybody out now.
you still have your movement if you want to leave.
Someone's gotta hold the line.
Let's see.
So noble.
I am going to just walk away, take the attack of opportunity,
Okay.
run over here. Does the attack of opportunity hit me?
I haven't rolled it yet. It does not.
And then I'm gonna swing at this thing.
Where are you standing?
On the imp.
On the imp.
On the
Oh, on the dead imp. Okay, yeah, I couldn't see it because the
I can move to the side for a second.
yeah, just do that so I can drag the imp off the tile.
That was what I was thinking.
Cool, done.
And I'll move back. And I will use my Morning Star.
Cool.
Is that it?
You hit it. Yep.
And I'm gonna use a maneuvering attack. So,
Okay.
and I'm gonna. Well, sadly, I would tell Kelariis to move, but that wouldn't really help. So, B, do you want to move? You
Yes.
can move without taking an attack of opportunity up to half your movement. And she probably also roll damage.
Oh, okay. So Grim, you yell at V to move as you strike this imp. Does this happen? This happens simultaneously, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
This
okay.
happens as I hit it.
Okay, so V can move.
I'm gonna move here.
Cool. Grim, you swat the imp against the wall and it doesn't move.
Oh, okay. Might have been a little bit overkill.
Yeah, these things are very low health.
Especially the ones that were hit by Hail of Thorns and already damaged.
Oh, yes.
That too.
Well, I can't swap to my daggers, so it's
Ah, yeah.
or not daggers, darts.
Lyra is going to run out.
Okay.
And then I am going to swing. Well,
I like that you all assume Kelariis is going to run away.
Yeah.
This is why I'm staying in sight.
I'm going to swing at
Kelariis-
the imp in front of me.
If we're
Also,
gonna
the
have
succubus
Kelariis-
moves first, so she could just like down Kelariis again. In which case, I have no more healing.
Hang on.
You may have screwed Kelariis over, however, because Kelariis' max HP is like 0 now.
It's 9. It's not
Well,
great.
this is the thing. You could have told Kelariis to move. That probably would have been better because you would have just killed the imp.
No, because then the succubus would have had an attack of opportunity.
No,
I thought you said
maneuvering strike
it
means
didn't
that it
provoke
doesn't.
attacks of opportunity.
Yes, but it's only from the target I hit.
That makes sense.
Because I'm distracting that target.
So, okay, you're gonna scimitar the thing in front of you. You
One in
hit.
front of me, yeah.
Yep. Cool. You slash it clean in two.
And then I'm going to go here.
Okay. Cool.
I am so concerned.
Join the club.
Doesn't this mean like you only can take like 18 damage before you die?
Okay.
Less than
Let's
that.
not think about that.
Also, if the succubus uses the kiss to reduce to
Then
0,
I-
to reduce the max HP to 0, she also dies.
Yeah.
Straight away. With no saves.
I'd like Arya to make me a wisdom saving throw, as the succubus says, "Where do you think you're going?"
Oh no. No.
Does she have advantage on that?
Does she have
Oh, not
advantage?
even-
Oh,
Okay, nice.
Thank you, thank you.
That's the action, at
Fuck
least.
you.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
so necessary.
In that case, the succubus is going to spend its action grappling Kelariis.
Oh, fun.
You're telling me that wasn't the action?
Yeah, that's bullshit that wasn't the action.
Yeah, it's not an action to use.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It's just an at-will ability. This is a terrible mistake by her, but she doesn't know that, so cool. Yeah, I'd like you to contest with athletics.
Athletics?
Grapple time.
Cool. Yeah, the succubus basically tries to grab you, expecting you to be weak after just being resurrected, and you're just like, nope.
Fuck
Muscle.
off.
Oh boy.
Lovely.
The remaining imp is going to continue to chase Grim. You're still AC 18, aren't you?
Yes.
Cool. Take 5 piercing, so 2 piercing, and make me a con save.
Okay.
Okay, so you take 7 poison.
Okay, so that's -9 in total.
Yeah.
That's a lot of poison damage.
That is a lot of poison damage. V.
Fuck this woman in particular.
Okay.
I'm gonna use all of my sorcery points to create a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
And sleep her.
Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Um,
Alright.
Hope it works.
that's-
hopefully.
Wow, that's pretty shit.
Hmm.
She probably has more.
28. Yeah, she looks at you and just laughs.
Fuck you.
God,
Yeah, she's a bitch. We know.
Kelariis,
Moving on.
you're sort of like getting up from being dead.
And everyone's leaving.
Okay. I have one quick question for you.
Yep.
Is adding Divine Smite a bonus action?
I believe we've been through this and no, it's part of your attack action, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna take 2 swings at her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Misty
Divine
step.
Smite. Yes. I'm gonna take 2 swings at her. Hopefully I hit. And if I do, I will Divine Smite with 1st level. So let me roll some attacks first. That one?
Yep, that's a hit.
Snap.
If I
Smite the shit
Okay.
out of that one.
no.
Yes. So that's damage. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
Hmm.
3d8 for 1st level because she's a fiend.
For 1st level, yes. Doubled because it's crit.
Oh,
Because it's
okay.
crit.
Oh, right.
68.
D8. Alright,
Yeah,
let's
but-
see what happens.
Okay. She makes this futile attempt to grapple you.
fuck me, Kelariis.
Kelariis, you're having none of this. You bat her aside, pick up the sword from where it fell. She's like busy just like trying to charm Arya, and you're just like, fuck this hoe. Stand up and just run your sword through her throat and smite her so her head explodes.
Oh my
Lovely.
god.
I wasn't expecting that, but okay.
Cool. Yeah,
I'll take that.
you blow her back to whatever circle of hell she came from. Yeah, and her soul disappears screaming into the void.
Good.
Congratulations.
Vondal.
You're
Well,
okay.
do you want to carry on with the rest of your turn?
Yeah, because she's got more.
I've got another
she's
attack. I
got
want to
more
go after the imp.
Okay.
Yeah, kill
Let's
that.
just take her as the imp. Screw
Cut the
it.
imp in half as well. Go on, you had
Hopefully.
it.
I hope. Wait.
What?
Actually, can I step here instead? Because then it'll be flanked.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Hardcore. Yeah,
Nailed
look,
it.
I'll be a little tactical about this.
Okay.
You know, just
Not that you needed it.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah, the imp flies back to sort of attack Grim, and you put your shield. Well, you haven't even picked your shield up. You just grab the imp from behind and just choke it out.
Jesus.
Jeez. Okay.
Christ.
Who the fuck?
Don't
is-
kill Kelariis.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
I honestly
Oh, I've
cannot
never feared
turn
so
around
much.
that just occurred in that fight.
Yeah, Vondal's just gonna go, well, I wasn't quite expecting that.
I'm just gonna hug Kelariis.
I wasn't.
That was
either.
scary.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
hug you
You okay, Kelariis?
No.
too. Yeah. No. So I start saying yes and like, oh no, not really.
No, not.
I think we
No.
definitely need a rest.
We all need a rest.
Wait, let's
Like,
search
yeah,
the-
Kelariis, you've never felt this old before.
Yeah, I can
Like,
imagine.
you almost died that one time. Like, this is pretty goddamn bad. Like, this is on the same level.
I mean, I've almost died multiple times.
No, I mean the first time.
Oh, the first time. Oh, right.
Like, not just battle fatigue plus almost being dead.
Fun.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Maybe you should sit down, Kelariis.
To be honest, I think this is probably the best space we're gonna find.
Probably, yeah. Especially with that ward on the archway.
Yeah, a room that evil cannot enter nor leave.
Well,
Oh,
How's it
handy.
landed?
only lawful evil.
Yes.
That is still limiting, but it's better than nothing.
That is quite a lot of evil
It's
creatures.
still a much more secure room than anywhere else in this shithole.
Yes.
And that means we can have a long rest and level up. Hooray!
Yay!
Woo!
Well,
Has enough time passed
Dun, dun, dun.
since our
Yes.
or well, otherwise we just rest a little bit extra.
I mean,
Yeah.
A lot.
yeah, like you'd have to sort of like sit down for an hour or two, like make a campfire, make something to eat, and then you'd probably be tired enough to take a long rest.
Fair enough.
Because
Let's do
it's
that.
probably been about like a couple of hours, because you have trekked to and through the dungeon. Because remember, you went all the way to the Dryder, and then you've come all the way back. And then, gone up, and then gone all the way back down again.
Oh yeah, we've done a lot actually.
Yeah, let's have a rest. We definitely need it.
Rest time.
Let's rest.
You probably have, like, before you feel tired, like, you have time to, like, make a fire, or, like, cook something to eat, or have a look around, or whatever.
Consume ration.
Consume rations. If I had a spell slot, I'd make it so we didn't have to, but I don't.
Yeah, don't waste your spells.
It's really
I
fine.
don't have any spell slots anyway. Also, it wouldn't be wasting my spells because I'd get it back immediately after the long rest.
Yeah.
But no. Consume ration.
I just can't believe Kelariis just like fucking
One shot of succubus.
one shot of succubus and like owned 3 other imps.
What do you mean 3
No,
imps?
one. I only
Kill
killed
one
one.
imp.
Yeah, you owned
One
half
imp,
of the
you killed
imps.
one, I killed one, and Grim killed one.
I did nothing.
No,
Well,
you hit her with magic missile.
Yeah.
And
I don't think it would have mattered though.
You took a good third of her HP away with magic missile, so.
Yeah, and Arya
That
also hit
sleep
her
had
with
been
a
better. That would have been cool.
thing.
That would have been
That
pretty
would have
sweet.
been.
So, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
Securing the
Hard-
area and resting.
Okay, in your process of securing the area, roll me investigation checks.
It's all just
I see fucking nothing.
Aw, shit,
Cool.
yeah.
I might see something.
Cool.
I've
Um,
seen everything.
V, you notice that discarded in the middle of the battlefield is a pristine silken robe.
Oh.
Upon which is basically a pouch that seems to have stuff in it. As you open it up, you find 2 things. One of them is a potion, which I will describe to you, and the other is a large amulet with a what is it? Like a not. What is a squashed diamond shape called?
What?
Rhombus?
Is it, yeah, rhombus. Like a rhomboid bloodstone
A
set into it.
rhomboid.
Yeah,
Can we get
Rom-
some clarification that's a real world?
rhomboid to be rhombus shaped.
I feel like it's
Right.
bullshit. But anyway, carrying on.
Squish diamond. We got
It's
it.
it's a rhomboid shaped bloodstone set into the middle of it.
Great.
Yeah, the potion. Let me just check something. The potion, when you first look at it, appears to be a clear liquid with a tiny red bead in it. Except when you look at it, the bead seems to sort of disperse and make the whole liquid red, and then shrink to become a tiny ball again. You can roll me a medicine check to try and work out what it is. Okay. You suspect this may be a potion of diminution. It makes you small.
It makes me tiny.
When you drink this potion, you gain the reduce effect of the enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours with no concentration required.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Yeah, Grim could be
there you
tiny.
go. Yeah, Grim could literally be tiny, and then have all of the damage of his attacks reduced to 1.
Let's
No,
not
actually,
do that.
that wouldn't be entirely true because I could use my special abilities.
Yeah.
I'll be the tiny commander.
The tiny commander.
That's
just sit
amazing.
on Clark's shoulder.
Yeah, I was gonna
That'll
say.
be fine.
It's fine.
Cool.
You could join Archibald on a quest.
Yeah.
No.
I'll just sit on Kelariis' shoulder. Attack more. Attack more.
Be like, okay.
Do it! Kill them all!
Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my sword.
What happens is, you know that bit from Night at the Museum 2? Where it's the tiny Romans and cowboys just running around and stabbing everyone in the foot?
Yeah.
Grim does that.
That would be Grim, yeah.
Is there anything else about the Bloodstone Amulet?
Give me an Arcana check. Yes, definitely. It seems to have a as you hold it, it almost seems to like suck at the magic in your fingertips.
Oh, that's not fun.
It not harmfully. It's sort of like, you know, like if you how best to describe the sensation? It's only like it sort of like sucks at like the tips of it, and you get the feeling that it holds a anti-magic effect designed to work specifically on something.
I wonder what that would be. Force barrier.
You don't know until you try it.
I don't know.
Yeah, the Bloodstone Amulet in and of itself is quite valuable. As is the silk robe, because it is literally a pure white silken robe.
I guess I'll keep it.
Yeah. Cool. As the rest of you investigate, the altar dais at the far end. In it, you notice a small stone bowl shape that is carved into it, with something in it that, upon closer inspection, appears to be human offal.
Oh, fun.
Um,
I didn't see that, sorry.
And basically carved into the back of it is some abyssal script.
It's a shame I can't read that.
Mm. Perhaps if you were to spend the night studying it, you might learn a bit.
Wow.
Oh,
Amazing.
oh, there you go.
Wow.
I would like to
Found an
do
abyssal
that.
dictionary.
Mm.
Story reasons for
Yeah.
level ups.
Amusingly enough, I wrote the words on the back of this altar before I knew you were going to level up in this dungeon.
Well, there you go.
Well, shit.
But yeah, okay, so you guys set up camp, consume one ration as you prepare to rest. V, your torch goes out, but this room seems to be fairly well lit anyway. So I believe that puts you out of torches.
Yep, I'm completely
Here.
I literally
Make some
have my
torches.
torches.
Like how
How
many
many-
torches?
I have 8, so how many do you
9,
want?
I was like 4.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've got more.
I never use them. So.
I only use them for stabbing.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah, with that, we will take a brief break as you guys take a long rest. You guys can level up. I will tell you the effects of the waning magic of the demiplane on you when we return.
Oh, right.
But yeah, you guys may level up, and we will see those of you who are listening in a minute.
Hooray.